What's up? I be going in. I be going real hard. I be reading books. I be going real hard. It's Phoenix Bars, the paradigm killer, once again. And this is Death to All Forgeries, Part 2, the historical evidence. The primary source and historical interpretation of what I just said about that book of Enoch. Okay? And I've showed y'all this book. And if you look into the author of this book, one of the top Assyriologists. Period. It's like top 10, top 5, top 10. This guy is top 10 Assyriologists in the fucking world. Okay? Like I said, it's only one guy above him, and I ain't even gonna give out his name because I don't own any of his books now. I gotta be off my nigga shit. I gotta be off my selfish shit. I don't own his books, so I'm not gonna drop it. If you find it, you find it. I ain't gonna drop it yet, but I will drop it soon. Cause wait till I get these books. Okay? We going in, but I'm feeling extra good and I'm flexing because I'm really about to show y'all some shit. So let me go into my book. Real quick. Okay? Like I said, one more time for the family. 1177 BC, the year civilization collapsed. Okay. One more time, because it's powerful. One more time. 1177 BC, the year civilization collapsed. Okay. So, I'm just going to take you to chapter 2, because that's how I'm getting down. Taking you to chapter 2. And in chapter 2, paraphrasing basically, he speaks of they talk about two of many massive columns that are attributed to Amenhotep III. Okay. Which I'm saying it was a black man no matter what. Because I'll say this real quick. And this is just, let me pause. And this is just a side note. And I gotta drop this. You think they really are showing the public that, for example, one of my main targets that I have, if anybody has been watching on Facebook, it's one of my main targets, if you could peep game from what I post, them saying that Ramses II, that body that they producing for Ramses II is a forgery. It's not. You can look at the depictions in statue form of Ramses II, then look at that mummy. Okay? Peep game. But let me stay on point. So he's talking about one of many statues that is inscribed for Amenhotep III. And they talk about this, it's pretty much dated to 1391 to 1353. Okay, you know how we check okay on how they how the dating goes BC to AD. Peep game, all right? And they do that. This is an extra trick to make you not think extra hard. You gotta think extra hard. But what I'm gonna show people is that a lot of this stuff that they try to make seem spaced out in history is right at the same time. Aristotle taught Alexander the Greek. Alexander the Greek was a student of Aristotle, and Aristotle was the king of not corrupting, because he kept it kind of pure, but taking nigga shit for his own school, for his own name, learning our shit and ascribing it to himself. One of the kings of it. And Alexander had some of the knowledge of Aristotle. So watch, like I said, once I get into that Alexander movie, shit's gonna get fucking real, okay? So, the statues dated to 1391, basically, BC. And the statues and columns. See, the statue was the whole story that they found a little bit later on. It goes well a lot later on. They found later on because they said that the two columns that go with the statue was basically for two. This is what he says: for 2,000 years, these columns were used to verify, to substantiate in mythology, Troy, Troy, and Homer. Okay, 2,000 years. Like I said, this is what is this? What is this? Princeton Press. Princeton Press. This is what Princeton Press says. And you be damn sure they checking what motherfuckers putting in their books. You can be damn sure that they ain't gonna let not one typo come. Well, there ain't no typos in these. And that's what people gotta understand about these higher level books, these fucking Ivy League books. There ain't no fucking typo. And ain't no typo in this shit. Okay? It's like the movies. Ain't not one scene or image or half of an image is not gonna be shown to you unless they want it shown to you. Peep game. But let me hurry up so I can get to the slam dunk. All right, so they have used these columns to substantiate Troy for thousands of years. Thousands of years. Okay. And boom, 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 boom. I think that's all right here. Okay. I'm gonna keep that. Talking about Luxor. Wait until I get into Luxor. But let me finish this. Let me get to this shit. Where's my shit? There we go. Okay. So, proving my point of what I just said and about the book of Enoch and Queen Sheba and King Solomon. Y'all late to the party. That's what this whole damn book is basically about on the low. This whole book is basically about how the Pale race knew they had to marry into our genetic bloodline. Period. That's what this shit is about. That's what this shit is about. They can't get no clout. They can't get no traction. They can't get nothing if they ain't got some black genetics, or they ain't got a black Uncle Tom like in Candyland helping him to crack them whips. Okay? So, slam dunk time. They talk about anybody who studies, who even begins to study the Hittites, are going to come across, what's this motherfucker's name? I don't even want to spell this fuck nigga's name, but okay. We'll come up against Suprilius. So I'm going to spell it Suppiluliuma. Okay, everybody has came across that motherfucker. That superlius. I can't fuck that motherfucker, cause that they just are documenting a very late time in Hittite history. They don't pay. The Hittites helped them survive, like I said, and they don't pay them any homage. They totally they want to act like the Hittite culture starts with these people, and it's insane. And even in this book, he just doorways you to it. He just doorways you to it. He's like, yeah, this, and this. Mari before. Okay, peep game. We going in. Okay, peep game. So they talk about that Superlius guy, and then they talk about which is rather key to me, that I see that they're through their names they're tying certain bloodlines to Sumerian terminology. Okay. And that's one of the things that you have to look for, because that shows you what the fuck is going on. And it's nigga shit, those are niggas, Everybody who has been portrayed as pale in actuality has not been pale. Okay. When you talk about groups of people, especially, let me I'm gonna get to my point. I pretty much can get to my point. I'm gonna get to my point, but I want to share this with people, Motherfucking motherfucking in okay, so even when a outsider takes over, they might take over. They take over the whole castle grounds, because that's what's protected. You know what I'm saying? That's what's protected, and that's the only way they can. That's the only way the population will not fucking totally put their heads on pikes. Real shit. Okay, so they're in this castle life. That's why they're so decadent, and that's why they don't understand. So that's why they can't survive without having us do the grunt work for them. Okay, okay. So they might be in the castle grounds, and I'm about to really start going into this shit, just on how we need to flip our perception on the world, on how things really truly work, without the dream, without the fairy dust in your eyes. Okay, so we're talking about, and I'm just going to give this out. Fuck it. In the Alexander movie, they show it, but they don't show it. They hide it, but they show it. He was trying to marry. He was trying to have a baby with the black woman, and she was disgusted by him. And even once she got over it and was like, "All right, give me a air, motherfucker," he couldn't, because he was that homosexuality had got him. He couldn't even produce a air, because see, that's what people gotta understand. You to produce a air, especially a fit, what they call which I'm gonna get into, which they call a fit extension, a proper vessel. Your heart gotta be into it, man. So if you're in love with a man, he was in love with a man. Okay, that's why he couldn't. That's why he died out, because he couldn't marry into the black genetic line. Real, for real. Peep game what I'm telling you, and y'all, they telling us in the movies. So the castle grounds may be pale, but everything else is all black, everything, all the time. Peep game about that, family. Everywhere else is all black, everything. Okay? And I still got one point to drop. I still got one point that I ain't get into to fully cap this off, but I I got through a lot. Peace. This is Phoenix Bars, the Paradigm Killer. Once again, you know I'm about to drop again.